Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello, Cancers. Welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your August 2024 energy forecast reading. Your energy coming through right away. Excellent. Remember, this is a general reading, and this is a message for those with strong Cancerian placements in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or if you are dealing with a Cancer as a cross watcher, you're more than welcome here. Or if you just happen to just stumble across this video during the live stream or later on when it's posted up, welcome. Okay, wow. And your energy just loves to just like come, like it's like, I'm here, okay, let's talk about me, let's do it. Okay, I'm getting definitely some level of feeling like you're in limbo is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and as with all general readings, please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you're on. All of my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Okay, feel free to check out my other playlists as well. I have organized all the videos, so you know, go check them out. You know, click on whichever video that you feel called to. Wow. And wow. Ooh, okay, I'm getting very heavy energies right now. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that there is definitely some level of feeling like limbo, you know, not really sure how things will progress, how things will go. I am picking up on this energy. There's somebody in your energy that you have strong feelings for. This is somebody that perhaps is older than you, or it just feels very mature, and you feel very immature when it comes to the connection between you two. And if it's not like age, just maturity level. Okay, I'm just feeling like, you know, perhaps the person that you were dealing with, or this energy that I'm picking up. Okay, you'll know which side you're on, but I'm seeing here there's an energy here that like wants it all, wants something long term, wants something like family life, marriage, white picket fence, the whole shebang here is what they want. But due to somebody's immaturity, somebody not willing to settle down quite yet, as a result, this connection stopped. This connection wasn't able to progress, and there was an ending because somebody here pretended to want the same thing, you know, the whole long-term marriage, settling down, that kind of energy, something long-term and committed. And somebody here, you know, pretended to want the same thing, but ultimately they weren't ready for it. They chickened out. They kind of like got spooked in a sense, and they obviously regret it. They knew how much light and abundance and love that they could have had access to, that they could have really have some, like, build some sort of history with you, but due to their insecurities, due to their, I'm getting depression. Okay, somebody here was depressed, somebody was sad, they couldn't be alone, they didn't know how to be alone, they hated being alone. And so hello Tractor, welcome. Hey. So I see here that, but the silver lining here, okay, what's up, blah blah, wanna play Fortnite? I'm not much of a gamer unless you want to play Tetris. Okay. So I see here the silver lining here is that when this person anyway, God, to Jesus Christ, to God, I put my faith and trust into God. Yeah. And so, so I see here that the silver lining here is that the person that was immature, that pretended to want something long term, but they when it was time to commit and have this like official, perhaps engagement in a sense to make it official. I'm getting also like social media official, they chickened out. They're just like, oh, like even though you're a blessing in my life, you're abundant, you make me happy, you do all of these things, you are all of these things, but then when it came down to standing up, somebody chickened out. Do you know for sure that if you were to die today that you would spend an eternity in heaven? Yes. Yes. I put in a lot of work. Gosh darn it. I put in a lot of work. And Lewis said, "What's up, Lewis? Welcome back." Bro said it's trash, called it trash, bro. Only a dumpster diver king, and other man's trash is another man's treasure for the dumpster diving king. Oh, I guess there's some truth to that. Yeah. I love God, God loves me, and yeah, I feel very protected and loved, and I'm doing what he's asking me to do. So I'm like showing up, doing this. So yeah. I try to be a good girl. I try to listen to God, Anyways, so uh, so the silver lining here is that this immature energy that I'm picking up, they were forced to look at themselves in the mirror and was like, I gotta do something about it. Like they really effed up. They're just like, I can't believe I let a blessing in my life go. It's almost like they won the lotto and then they just tossed it out. Okay. Yeah. But what's the energy? Yeah, the truth. See, oh God, I love how, yeah, we're just talking about him and God shows up. Shows up. Okay. Oh, look at that. Your energy coming through so strongly. So I see here, God came and threw a truth bomb at you, and it was just like, if you're not going to, if this immature energy, if they're not going to rise up, stand in their power, go after what they want, commit, not being afraid. So there's something about avoiding, dodging, not staring it directly in the eye and going after what you want. There's some sort of like fear and anxiety that I'm picking up, and so God really threw a truth bomb and was just like, hey, are you really going to let a good thing go? And when they hesitated, when this immature energy became fearful, doubtful, not willing to go all in, with both feet. They were just kind of like, oh, I don't know, like back and forth, uncertain energy. So God was just like, okay, if you're not ready, you don't want it, then I'm going to take it away from you. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Okay, Rigo says, oh my God, it's so good to see you. I love your channel. Oh, shucks. Much love to you, Rigo. Yeah. Yay, I'm glad you're able to catch a live stream. Okay. So I see here that, yeah, the truth surface, and you are being forced to grow up. You are being, this immature energy is forced to grow up, forced to face what they want and go after. Like, you deserve, I'm getting the words like you deserve to be loved. Okay, some of you feel like you don't deserve to be loved, and that is like such a sad thing to see, you know? Like, I see here you have the potential to be such a loving, caring, and, you know, generous individual, but it's, you can't give your energy to the wrong people. I see some of you are giving to the wrong people. It's all, instead of giving to the people that deserves it, that is able to reciprocate, it's almost like somebody here is like chasing a fantasy. It's almost as if like, oh, if I don't go after what I want, it's just going to come to me. And it's just like there's some sort of delusion that I'm picking up here, okay? Somebody is being delusional. And as a result, they're stuck. They're stuck in this like sadness, depression, feeling alone because things are not working out, and no wonder. You know, 1 + 1 = 2, not 5,000. Okay, it's like somebody here was given a reality check. Okay, it was almost as if the carpet was ripped right up from under you, and you really have to face what's the truth here. What's the truth, okay? All right. Any final advice or messages? You look good as the what? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of like insecurity, just sad, confused, not knowing what to do, needing some clarity and inspiration in a sense. And it's no coincidence that your soul, your higher self, your intuition has led you to this channel for you to click on it and just be like, okay, let's give this a chance. In a sense, your higher self has led you to this message, okay? So I see here, you're in this energy of working on yourself is what I'm seeing here, okay? You're going to try your best to avoid chaos, to avoid drama. You're done with it. You're just like, you know, somebody showed you love. Somebody showed you kindness. Somebody showed you generosity. Somebody showed you the light. And you know, it's hard to go back to the darkness. It's hard to go back to something you don't deserve when somebody showed you what you're capable of receiving, okay? So there is this energy of like, you are meant to be with somebody that loves you, that reciprocates, and is going to be there for you. And I see here that, you know, ultimately that's what you want too. Like, you want something long term and loving. You want it too, but it's just, there was something inside of you that felt like you didn't deserve it, that it wasn't for you, and that it would be a fantasy to think that you can deserve something like that. Rigo wrote, wow, it feels like you're talking to me. I mean, like, it's no coincidence, you know. I'm very good at like picking up on the energies here, and that's the message that wanted to be relayed. And so I'm glad that you're resonating and that you're finding, you know, some sort of clarity and advice coming through, okay? Because you know, God loves you. God loves you so much. And I feel like, you know, he's using me to relay this message, because sometimes, even though, you know, God sends us signs, God sends us all these beautiful encounters and people that shows us love and etc. And sometimes if someone's broken or they're not ready to receive that love, they're going to reject it. And so, you know, but God tries to look out for us, and it's up to us with our free will whether or not we'll retain this information and utilize it so that we can uplift ourselves and then share that vibration. Okay, if you're vibrating high, if you're letting go of like past hurts and trauma, we're supposed to learn and grow from it and not go back, you know? Like, you don't want to go back to the third grade, right? We want to learn the lesson, move on, elevate, graduate, and like continue to. And if you see somebody that's struggling and you know, you can tell that their soul is yearning to not be in that situation, and whatever was toxic, whatever was sad and depressing, they don't want to be in that situation anymore. And so, you know, the the best we can do to help others as well, for those of you who are interested in helping others, and it's almost like giving back as well, is to be an example and to share the message. And so, and the truth will set you free. When you realize the truth, when you realize that you deserve to be loved, that you don't deserve to be in something like just drama filled, something shallow, you know? But everybody's experiencing their own journeys right now. Everybody's on a different timeline. And so, you know, the quicker you realize this, the quicker that you are able to have some sort of like strength, courage to live your best life. You know, surround yourself with people that will you know, is able to reciprocate and loves you. You know, that's the energy you want to surround yourself with. Okay, if you are constantly surrounding yourself with people that look down on other people, that gossips, that makes you question that, you know, somebody that actually truly loves you and that treated you well, instead they may, these people that you may surround yourself with, you know, they're jealous, they don't want to see you happy. And so they may feed these lies and illusions and deceptive energy around you. And it's up to you to shut those, you know, toxic energies out. You got to know when to let go. Lewis says, love makes you stay with a hater, gets you nowhere in life. True. And so that's where, you know, self-love and respect, having basic standards. I'm not even saying have high standards, okay? Like, this is basic. It's like, you know, every human deserves food and a roof over their head. Like, you know, these are basics. These are basics. And so, you know, if somebody here is not giving you the essential respect and treating you with kindness, they gotta go. They gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta leave that situation, and know that you do have a choice. You have the choice to stay or to go. Oh my gosh, this, wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're only like not even 20 minutes in, and we got so deep. Like God is definitely channeling me right now, and it's just dropping facts, dropping dropping truth bombs on you, so you guys are aware and know what to do and how to proceed from here. Because I definitely get strong, like, somebody's confused here. Somebody's confused here. Aw, hello, Mo. Shucks. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on, okay? For those of you who are single, have no prospects, what's coming up for you at this time? Future energies. Future energies. What do you need to know at this time? Oh, guys, you guys. So I'm definitely getting some like sad energy. Okay, somebody is very sad, feeling depressed, feeling like they have a lot of burdens on their shoulders. But the thing is, they're so, you know, I'm picking up on this energy where it's just like I'm getting stubborn energy. It's just like not willing to move, not willing to change things, not willing to like make your situation better. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so I see here, so some of you need, there needs to be some sort of communication that takes place. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. And some of you feels like, I'm getting like, oh, cool. So I see here, some of you feel like there has been a missed opportunity, okay? There's somebody, like, there's something that happened in the past for you where it feels like you can't, but the thing is, the message coming through is you can't rewind time. Like, what happened in the past, it already happened. It's already written in history. And so you have, you know, your circumstances right now. You know, what's going on in your life at this time? What can you do now so that it shapes your future ahead? And so I see here that some of you have been so set on not communicating. You're just like, oh, they need to talk to me before I could talk to them. There's something to be said about taking initiative. And because it's almost like it's going to bury itself, it's going to, the cycle is going to wrap up on its own if communication is not going to take place. And some of you, you may be dealing with an earth sign or somebody with strong earth placements, and there's sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But, you know, regardless of the signs, because the signs is just a label, but I'm tapping into the energy here. But I'm getting somebody who is, yeah, just very grounded, knows what they want. They have a lot to offer. They don't play games. This person does not play games. They want to, you know, they mean what they say what they mean, and they're willing to, you know, build with somebody, but they need somebody that is equal, that is somebody who will stand by their side and be there, somebody who's reliable, okay? No in and out, no feeling depressed 1 minute and shutting down and retreating, you know, no silent treatment. Somebody who is mature enough to have a one-on-one communication and connection and just feel reciprocated in a sense. Somebody that they can trust and rely on and last the test of time, okay? So let's move on to those with, you know, who already have somebody in mind, or if you're already dealing with somebody. Okay. All right. So I'm picking up on an energy. So so whoever you are dealing with at this time, this person is like you and them, you're like, no, this is done. This is out. And it's like there is this nostalgic aspect of it. You know, perhaps you and this person spent a lot of time together. But it's almost like having feelings for them due to like habit, due to, you know, consistency. Perhaps like, you know, this person was in your energy for a while, and you've grown accustomed to them. However, I'm getting the word Stockholm syndrome. So it's like for and that's like, you know, it's almost like you have gained empathy and sympathy and emotional feelings for somebody who doesn't treat you right. Okay, feel free to look up Stockholm syndrome if you're curious, but that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Okay, uh, you are essentially have feelings for somebody that doesn't have the same feelings or the willingness or the energy reciprocation back. But you know, this is something that you're trying to heal from. You acknowledge that you've been. It's almost like, I don't want to say unrequited love, but it's just like you deserve more. You deserve more. Like somebody here was just like, they don't want to have anything to do with you. They, um, again, Stockholm syndrome. Look it up because this is like the energy that I'm picking up. Um, And it's rooted, and the reason why you have ended up here is because you would rather have somebody than no one at all. And so uh, you were, yeah, you just didn't want to be alone and you didn't want to be sad. And so you were willing to, but however, again, you were giving to the wrong connection. Okay. Because I see here, it's almost like you were afraid. So you ran towards somebody that didn't deserve you because you knew that like it wasn't going to last. Like you intuitively knew it wasn't going to last, so you were giving attention to this person to like buy yourself time. And I know some of you, that's very difficult for you to hear, but again, God is dropping truth bombs. Okay, this is it, it's better to know, right? Do you want to live in denial? Do you want to live in fantasy, or do you rather know, learn from it, heal from it, and move on so that you can actually feel like you deserve, you know, true love in a sense, okay? True, genuine love. All right, let's move on to your career and finances. Your energy coming in strongly. Um, Rigo wrote, "The truth hurts, but you're absolutely right." Yeah. You'll get through it. You guys, you'll get through it, okay? Um, all right. So when it comes to your career and finances, you know, I see here that there's some sort, you're going to have an opportunity to be like in a leadership position, okay? It's almost like you're going to, it's weird because this like, I get hiccups when I channel. But I see here when it comes to like romance and self-worth and stuff like that, um, Clara, advice for 8th grade. Advice for 8th grade. Oh, honey, are you an 8th grader? Clara. Dream wrote, I'm on here to tell you that Jesus loves you and he wants you to be with him. Escape the pits of hell and turn to him. He loves you. Honey, I know he loves me. He sent me here so that you guys know that, okay? So I know there's a lot of readers out there. We're not all created equal, but I'm a child of God, Jesus Christ. I came here because he has blessed me with this gift, so I'm doing my part and giving back, okay? Lewis wrote, got to go through it because society is not structured properly. Actually, it's the only reason we have to go through a lot of this. Just look at history. It will bear the truth of the matter. Amen. That's amazing. I know, right? I know, Dream. Thank you so much for coming by and commenting. Okay, I love that we were able to connect. And so, because, you know, yeah, light attracts light. It's no coincidence that you guys clicked onto this. I am glad that you guys are here. Elon Musk. Aww, shucks. So thank you, thank you. Uh, very kind. Oh yeah, I hope everyone can spread the word. We need it. Amen to that. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue on. So when it comes to like your finances and career, I see here that yeah, you are, it's almost like when it comes to like career and stuff, when emotions aren't involved, you step up to the plate. You do what's necessary and you actually go for it, or that's the energy that you are stepping into coming up. And I see here that you are going to be, you know, there's somebody who's like rooting for you in your corner, okay? Yeah, somebody here is rooting for you, is in your corner, wants you to succeed, wants you to go for what you want. I see here this person has a lot of love for you and admiration, and they're rooting for you. And some of you might not even know that, okay? But I'm picking up on an energy, somebody who loves you, has strong feelings for you, who, you know, they believe in you. They believe in you, that you are capable to be a great leader, to go after what you want. Like they saw some sort of fire within you, like this ability to go, like this focus and passion. And it's like no matter what anybody says, you have made up your mind and that this is what you're going to go for, which is like totally different from, you know, this emotional energy where so there's something to be said about emotional connections and work career connections. And so try to channel that, okay? Try to channel how, you know, your work energies towards your romance. Don't let life happen to you, okay? Like have fun. We're here to, you know, learn, experience, and our goal is to have heaven on earth in a sense, okay? So don't feel like you're not deserving. Like if you put in the work, you know, I see great things coming in, okay? There may even be an opportunity for you to be involved with somebody that you work with, or, you know, Regal wrote, this is why I said it feels like you're talking just to me because I just got a huge promotion at work. Right on. Yeah, Regal. You're doing it. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah. Look at, yeah. You got the monies coming in. You got the monies. And you are, there's a lot of care and love when it comes to finances. So you just, keep doing your thing. I see here that you are very serious when it comes to work, but try to kind of bleed that over into your romance and love life and all of that. Because I know I can see it. You have it in you, but you have it in you, okay? Sometimes it takes practice, it does, but just know that you deserve it, okay? So let's go ahead. Any final messages? Yeah, some of you, it is going to take some time. I see here that some of you have been rejected in a sense, okay? And that's one of the reasons why you are not opening yourself up to true, genuine love, because you felt like the person that rejected you may have been the one, or like, you know, but obviously they weren't the one. They were not the one, but there was some misunderstanding, okay? And so it's going to take some time. You're going to have to let go. You're going to have to, whatever didn't work out, whatever has died out in a sense, you're going to have to let it go and bury it and just move on. And that's also the lesson that we have to live here. Like, that's one of the lessons that we're learning, which is being able to let go of things that no longer serves us. It's like, it's our way of shedding. It's like the butterfly. You want to just stay in a caterpillar or a cocoon, or you want to really take a leap of faith and fly, in a sense, is what I'm seeing here, okay? It's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. I am. Oh my gosh. But again, it's going to take some time. This is, some of you, it's something that, as I've mentioned this in a past reading, but I am getting this again, where it's like some people prefer cold turkey. They're able to, just cut it out, eliminate, and just be like super focused and disciplined. Whereas some people, they need a little bit more of a hand holding of like gradually getting to that point. And everybody's different. Everybody has their preference of what they're more comfortable with, but the main thing here is actually taking the step and going for it, okay? All right, exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the reading, and we're going to dive into every zodiac sign from Aries to Pisces and see the energies coming through, the connection you may have between you and them. Remember, roles can be reversed, but you will know which side you're on. And currently, I'm doing the 1K goal, 1,000 subscriber goal by August 7th. If we reach that goal, and the very next day during the Lionsgate portal, I'm going to be going live and doing personal readings as my way of giving back. I figure, this is a great way to kind of elevate and be in a win-win situation collectively, okay? So feel free to join in on that. It doesn't cost you anything to like this video and subscribe. So and share. Please let people that you know share it, and they may be able to benefit as well with the messages coming through, okay? So thank you in advance. Because usually, I do offer one-on-one spiritual advising for those that need it, but those I charge. And so, I try to give back and volunteer my time by posting, these collective readings, even though I know it will feel very personal, because I am still connecting to the energies. Rigo wrote, I subscribed the first day I came across your channel, and I will definitely spread the word about how amazing you are. Oh, thank you so much, Rico. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. If you're dealing with an Aries or if you are an Aries, so this person, you know, they find you very attractive. They find you very beautiful, handsome. You know, I'm just reading energies here, but they feel like, you know, you have a lot of like, a lot to give, a lot of potential. And they trust you. They believe in you. They know that you're going to go far, and you know, they have good, you know, it's all good words coming through, you know. They think very highly of you is what I'm seeing here. When it comes to Taurus, I see here Taurus feels like the connection between you two, it's not, you know, perhaps you guys used to talk more, but now it just feels very stagnant. Uh, you know, they feel like you're doing your own thing right now. They feel like you're very focused. Perhaps you're very like goal or career driven at this time, but they just kind of feel like you don't really have time or energy to talk to them. And it's almost like you've become, they kind of get this cold energy from you. That's what wants to come up, okay? I asked why. Why did they feel this way? And I think it's because like you guys didn't see things eye to eye. Perhaps one side wanted something more like committed or more more involvement, where the other side didn't. Like I just feel, you know, somebody here was just tired of the games. They just felt like they weren't being reciprocated, so they're just like, you know what, if we're not on the same page, then like bye. Like I got bigger fish to fry is what I'm seeing here. When it comes to Geminis, so Geminis, you know, they care about you. They do. They hope that you're doing well and that things are going well for you, and they hope that they would be able to rekindle some sort of like conversation or something like that. But they feel like this connection is a dead end, that you may not be willing to talk to them at this time. When it comes to Leos, so Leo has been, you know, doing the whole like social media stalking. They've been keeping an eye on you, you know, what, however way, you know, they're, however they can. And I see here at one point they like you fed towards the connection. You were more giving and generous with, you know, your time towards them, and they missed that. They missed that, and they're wondering if you are doing that with somebody else. Is what I'm seeing here. When it comes to Virgos, remember this card. So okay. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so there's something going on between you and Virgo. I tapped into that energy. Remember me saying, you know, I'm getting a very like earth energy. Um, and so I see here that there's a lot of sadness within this energy. So you may be feeling very sad. Remember, roles can be reversed. You'll know which side you're on. But somebody here is very sad about like, I'm getting the word crying over spilled milk. Okay, so there was something that happened in the past. They wish, somebody here, you or them, wishes that they could take it back. I'm getting this energy. Nuns fight with water. Do you get custom glasses and eye goggles because the nose flat? Oh, honey, honey. Oh, honey. And it's so funny. We were just talking about, before this, we're talking about racism earlier. And so it's like, it's fascinating that this comes up. I know, I'm not gonna like turn to my side and show you my profile because it's none of your business. But remember, you're in my channel. And if you have anything negative to say, please do so on your channel. Don't come on here, you know, throwing your negativity. I try to keep things respectful. And, please stop projecting, okay? Stop projecting. If you're insecure about your physical attributes, that's something you need to work on, but let's not project onto others, okay? All right. Okay, so I see here when it comes to Virgos, yeah, there's something very sad. Regal wrote, I think you're beautiful inside and out. Don't let haters get you down. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. People, they hide behind usernames and profiles and stuff like that. But remember, I tap into energy here. So I'm able to pick up on a low vibrational energy right away, and I know their motives, I know what they're thinking, I know why they do the things they do, but it's no coincidence. Oh, again, again. I understand now you're just trying to deflect, but remember, let's keep it respectful, okay? I don't come knocking on your door and saying things about the way you look, okay? So let's just be mindful of that, all right? Okay? Because there's I can there are a lot of people out there who would not take it and respond the way that I do, okay? They won't like, people respond to different things in different way, okay? But again, it's okay. Anyways, nuns fight with water. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your energy coming in here. It's no coincidence that you came on here, and I'm glad that we were able to talk, okay? All right, so feel free to hang out and let's continue on, okay? So I see here when it comes to Virgos that yeah, there's a lot of sadness. Somebody here feels like this was a missed opportunity and that there was some sort of truth that was revealed, and as a result, it wasn't able to progress. Okay, there is a lot of sadness, not being able to go back to how things were. This just feels like, yeah, it was a missed opportunity. Okay, and there's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to this connection. But again, the truth here, this was a valuable lesson, because I see here that you had very strong feelings for this individual. And you regret not being able to get these things right off the ground. But however, I see here that the truth has ultimately set you free, even though you may not have been able to act on it right away. You are able to somehow internalize and know that something is wrong, something is off, and you're having this rebirth and rising from the ashes, that kind of phoenix energy at this time. And what is keeping you going is knowing the truth. Readings like this, knowing about the situation and how they may feel, and how God feels about all of this, and the advice coming through is that we mentioned earlier about needing to take action, but I do see here that this is a divinely orchestrated connection. This is somebody very significant. And, it's, and a perfect example is that there's going to be distractions, okay? People are going to come in, People are going to try to break you down. Like we were just talking about this, but that's because they are, you know, they say hurt people. And, you know, I see here that you may have not been treated right in the past, but that's things that you need to let go, okay? People sometimes they don't know what they're doing. Like they are just going to come in and out, come in like a bulldozer and, you know, ruffle feathers and then leave as if nothing has happened. But instead of holding on to that negativity and that toxicity, you're going to have to move on. You're going to have to shed those negativity and transmute the energy so that you see it in a different perspective, and so you can ultimately heal from it and move on. So there's a lot of, when it comes to Virgos and you, there's definitely this like death and rebirth energy. So the universe is, I feel like I need to elaborate because this is the this is what you're working on right now. Like, you know, somebody here is trying to help you to be a better version of yourself, to be able to shed very much this egotistical and negative energy so that you can shed and be vibrating in a higher state, okay, is what I'm seeing here. So just keep the hope alive. You're going to be continuously be bombarded with the truth, okay? Because God is like truth here, truth there. Like it's gonna keep dropping until you get it. Why? Because God actually cares. God actually loves you, and God wants you to be better than who you were yesterday or 5 minutes ago. Okay? All right. So let's continue on. Libra. What does Libras? What's the energy coming through? So Libra is like, has a lot of love for you. Very, like, admires what you do. They can really picture you as being the father or mother of their children. Like they're just like, this is this is the one. They're like, wow, like how can somebody be so graceful and loving and caring? And so when it comes to you and them, I see here that they haven't given up. They haven't let you go. They're holding on and hoping for something more, is what I'm seeing here, okay? When it comes to Scorpio, right? Strong Scorpio energy coming through. Okay. So Scorpio like cares a lot about you. They have strong feelings. They're rooting for you, okay? And Anytime TV thank you. You were accurate. Cancer. Yay. Thank you for confirming. I'm glad you're here joining in. Appreciate the comments. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Okay? All right. So when it comes to Scorpios, I see here that, you know, you have somebody that really cares about you, loves you, adores you, wants you to, you know, succeed, and they have a lot of love for you, and they also have a lot of passion for you, okay? Some of you, you know, they see you in this very sexual energy. They want something more. They want to indulge and get sexy with you is what I'm seeing here. Others of you, they feel like they own you, okay? There's something about like you're mine. You're mine. I wanna have something more with you. There's some sort of like codependent, lustful energy though. It's it's like, it's a double-edged sword. They clearly have a lot of love for you. They admire you, but they also are very like passionate and like already territorial with you is what I'm seeing, okay? When it comes to Sagittarius, all right. So Sagittarius feel they're not happy with you. They're like, they know you can do better. They know that there's something like you did towards them that they're not happy with. They're just like, they're unsatisfied, dissatisfied. And I mean, they are, at the end of the day, they are going to shower you with like encouragement because it would benefit them in some shape or form. It's just like, by them encouraging you and you doing better is going to benefit them eventually. So they're, even though they're not happy with how things are, or how you treat them, or they're not happy, but they're going to be like, encouraging you or saying like, they want you to do well. They want you to have courage, take courage, and so that you could ultimately go for what you want. When it comes to Capricorns, so Capricorns, they feel like there's something about butting heads, okay? It's like they're not able to, I'm getting like they keep trying to pick a fight, or they're trying to put you down. They're trying to be like, you know, you could, you can do better. But like it's different. Instead of it being encouraging and being like, you can do better, they're like, you can do better. Like they're kind of nasty about it, okay? They're very hard on you, tough on you, and it's ultimately because they need to heal from within. It's almost like they're not able to be graceful because they have such high expectations for themselves, and when they don't meet it, they blame others. So I'm getting very like blaming energy, and so they're trying to heal at this time. They're being guided to heal, and to try to transmute that energy so that they can be a vibrational, like be lighter and happier. And so that, because right now the way that they treat other people, and the way that they are behaving, it's not working in their favor. It's not. It's draining them. It's making them feel low. They don't get satisfaction. So just be mindful. I'm getting cross watcher energy here. So um, just be mindful of that, okay? You can always learn to try to be better, try to do better, and try to heal. And because something is not happy within your life, that doesn't mean you need to ruin everybody else's, okay? Remember, hurt people hurt people. All right, when it comes to Aquarius, ooh. So Aquarius is very, oh, did you guys break up with an Aquarius or something? Or somebody with strong Aquarius placement and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus? But I see here it's just like they feel like this is a dead end, that there can be no progression. Somebody lied, cheated, stole, wasted somebody's time, broke somebody's heart here, and they feel like, isn't going to progress. Somebody has cut the energy flow between this connection, and it just feels like a dead end, a lost cause. Somebody was definitely hurt, egos were bruised, and yeah, somebody here is going through a lot when it comes to this connection, okay? When it comes to Pisces, oh, okay. So Pisces, so perhaps you may have like kept your distance from a Pisces, or there's not much of an engagement. I see here that somebody here feels very stressed out about this. They feel like somebody here thinks they're talking about them. Like there's some sort of gossip energy going on. And somebody feels humiliated here, and feeling as if somebody's putting a microscope over their life and their endeavor, success, what have you. Like, and so I don't really necessarily see this connection progressing like anytime soon. Like, I feel like there's definitely some sort of distance, some sort of time apart. But yeah, I'm getting criticism energy. So somebody here criticized or made them seem like they didn't do enough, or yeah, and somebody's very stressed out as a result. Yeah, wow, okay. Look at that, bottom of the deck. Okay, this is a very specific message, but I feel like I need to say it, okay? So some of you guys have a very, not a good relationship with a father figure, okay? Or it could be a father, or it can be like a strong male energy is what I'm picking up. But I see here that you... the reason why some of you guys are struggling when it comes to self-love or being respectful and being mindful is because you guys don't have a strong relationship with your father, or perhaps they walked out of your life, or you guys just have this estranged kind of connection or something like that. Okay, remember, please only take what resonates. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like I need to mention that. But you need to let that go. You need to let that go. Why? Some of you guys are wondering, but this person, they were never there. They didn't show up. You felt like you couldn't live in a normal family life because of this person, But I see here, okay, they want to come through, which is that one of the reasons why they had to leave or they weren't there for you is because of money. Okay, they weren't, perhaps they weren't able to support you. They were not able to be there for you. There's something about not having the stability, and it was almost as if, like, yeah, they can just say all they want, that they wanted all that. They wanted a happy family and rainbows and sunshine, but there was conflict. So, perhaps the there was a lot of like fights between the mother and father, and so, but you blame them. I'm getting blame energy, and the universe is asking you, like, whatever, as mentioned earlier, whatever has happened in the past, you're going to have to be able to let that go. Because I see that, what has happened and what you have experienced in the past is affecting you at this time. And so the quicker you are able to move on and forgive, in a sense, and some of you, if you are not able to forgive, at least move on. Like, why? Like, don't hold, you're only dragging yourself down. I'm getting this imagery of like an anchor. The more you hold on to it, the more weight that anchor has on you, and that you're not going to be able to elevate and fly and leave the nest, in a sense. You're just kind of like stuck there and replaying, what wasn't fairly given to you or was taken away from you. And so the quicker you heal and let that go and try to see it in a perspective that this person, it's not because they weren't able to give to you, it's because they couldn't. They couldn't. Like there's some sort of like drama that has happened, and like things just didn't work out, and sometimes, as you know, experiencing, it's oh my God, so we're coming in full circle. God is trying to put into perspective for you. There's a reason why certain people come in and out of your life. That sometimes things don't work out with certain people. It's because we're not meant to necessarily be with them perhaps you guys were meant to be with them for a certain amount of time and then be with somebody else. Like, do not hold on to anything that may be toxic or that is only bringing you down. And perhaps, you know, your father figure, this masculine energy coming through, was experiencing the same thing. And even though there may have been a lot of people, dependents, what have you, involved in that situation, they couldn't stay. They couldn't stay because it brought them down, and they needed to have, they needed to leave that situation, okay? I do definitely see they could have done it in a better way, okay? There's good ways, better ways to do certain things. You know, I don't necessarily think like saying, oh, I'm going to go out to the store, honey, and I'm never coming back. I don't think that was the best, you know, option. But God is asking you to just, they didn't know better. They didn't know better. They did the, I don't want to say they did the best they could, because obviously they could have done better, but they're learning, they're growing, okay? And everybody has their own responsibility to stay in that energy and not move, not excel, or they can face it and they can, or they can face, or you can face it, transmute it, have it stop there, and then live your best life. Don't repeat. Remember, hurt people. So don't take that pain and then spread it to others. You deserve happiness and love, okay? Rigo wrote, I'm a Leo and my dad is a Taurus, so it's so awesome you came back to this topic because it's spot on. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm glad you're resonating. Remember, it's no coincidence. It's no coincidence, okay? So, you know, that's what I have for you. Some of you, you know, that was a big truth bomb, and some of you may not have been ready to hear it. Some of you may not be able to comprehend what was just said, but those of you who are actually listening, actually retaining this information, and you know, repetition helps. So if you need to, feel free to replay this video. You know, there are other videos that I have posted that might be helpful for you as well. But this was a very powerful message. Like, this is the energy. You can always start fresh. You don't have to be the same person you were yesterday, 10 minutes ago. Like, it's up to you. And you have somebody in your corner rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. God's rooting for you. I did sense that there are people in your life that loves you, that wants you to succeed, and that wants you to do well in your life. So don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, honey, okay? And don't let, you know, past hurts and traumas and people who just wants like one night stands and stuff like that, don't give them the in and outness, you know? People are gonna come and go, but the people who truly cares, loves you, are going to stick around. So don't you forget it, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was, you know, helpful, provided you with some clarity and insights into your situation. I want this, hopefully this brought you some sort of healing as well, okay? We can always be better. We don't have to be stuck in the past. Okay, so hang in there. You got this, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.